This week in the Parsha Nitzavim, Ki HaMitzvah Azois, it's mitzvah, the Pasuk says, Lo nefleis, it's not wondrous. V'lo rechaiki, it's not distant. That you should say, who's going to go get it for us? So but the simple meaning is, it's not wondrous, it's not far. But if it's not wondrous and it's not far, who needs it? Then it's not special. So Chassidus explains, of course it's wondrous. It's the ultimate wonder. Mitzvahs are from the most wondrous of places, meaning beyond, beyond, beyond. And it is distant. It is the most distant. It's far away from us. It's impossible to reach it. But loy nefleisehi, loy mimcha, from you it's not beyond you. Loy rechaiki, it's not distant from you, because of who the Jewish people are, and because of what Hashem has given us access by Matan Torah. Therefore, we can take the impossible, we can take the nefleis, we can take the rechaika, and bring it down. And Chassidus explains that the difference between nefleis and rechaik is that both of them refer to the source of Torah and mitzvahs in Keser, in the Orein Soif. But in Keser, there's two madregas. There is Chitzonius of Keser, the external part of the Keser, and there's Pnimius of Keser. So Rachaik is the external part of Keser, called Erech Anpin, and Pnimius of Keser, Atik Yoimin, is called Pele. It's a wonder. And the Pasuk is saying that we, the Jewish people, have access to that. So what happens after thousands of years of applying Torah and mitzvahs, which we know there are 620 mitzvahs altogether, 613 plus 7 rabbinic mitzvahs equals 620 Keser. What happens? We hit Shnas Pele. So all the effects of what we've been doing in the Pays, which stands for Pele, as the Rebbe himself says, Plois Harenu, these Plois are being Nizgala. Now on Rosh Hashanah we say, V'yitnu l'cha keser melucha. They will give to you the keser of Malchus. So what does that mean? We know that Malchus is the most limited of all spheres. It's the sphera that is the most condensed, contracted, the most filtered, the most screened, as Hashem screens His infinite light, reduces it to the most limited form. That's Sfiras HaMalchus. Keser is godliness unfiltered. It's Hashem letting go and letting Himself be Himself without any limitations. Our avodah is v'yitnu l'chu keser melucha, to connect Malchus and Keser, to fuse the two, to be mamshach the Orein Soif from Keser into Malchus. That Malchus, that is the power of creation, should not be distant and separated from Keser, but it should be infused with the truths of Keser, being Nizgala and Malchus, and that's Mashiach, when Keser Melucha will be revealed. That means that the Orein Soif, the infinite, the level of Pele, which we access through the 613 and 620 commandments, which we draw the Pele, the Keser Elyoy, down here into this world, then we have the Gilui of Plois, which is happening now as we're now in the decade of the Pays, which is the Pele. Now, the Rebbe explains that what's the difference, in Chassidus it explains, what's the difference between the Hizgalus of Malchus and the Hizgalus of Keser. Malchus, the notion of Malchus is that Ein Melech B'loi Am, there's no king without a people, which means that there has to be a reality that's not God, and that reality accepts Hashem as a king. From the perspective of Malchus, the world and creation is a metzias, is an existence separated from Hashem. In that existence, there is tov and ra, good and bad. So then there can be those who submit and those who don't submit. And that's where the entire project of creation plays itself out on the level of Malchus. The level of Keser, however, doesn't leave room for anything other than Hashem, because as we said earlier, Hashem is not filtering Himself. In the level of Keser, God is as He truly is. And the truth of Keser is, Hu levadehu ve'ein zulasa. He alone is, and there's none but Him. When Keser is Nizgala in Malchus, which means when the world is now receiving the truths of Keser, which is the idea of Tafshin Pei, the Yizgalus of the Plois, of the Pele, of the wonders, it becomes experienced within the world that there cannot be anything that's not God. Then what happens? So automatically, the darkest things in this world flip over and become aligned with Kedusha. Because from the very fundamental experience of reality, there cannot be an existence that's not Hashem. Everything in this world is realized as an expression of the Eibishter. And that's the Gilui of Mashiach, where there won't be any more Ra in the world, because it doesn't have any existence at all. What happens right now, as we're reaching to the Erev Shnas Arenu Plois, we're going to see the Pele. Right now, we're seeing the Arab nations flipping over one after another. 2 weeks ago, the United Emirates, and today, on Friday, Erev Shabbos Pashas Nitzavim, the announcement from Bahrain. Bahrain is normalizing ties with Israel, and so it will be with all of the world. Esav and Yishmael and all of reality is flipping over into Kedusha. Pla'is indeed.